It means kills, deaths, and assists, man.
Got that? Good. See you next time. Oh, you want an actual episode? Fine. Okay, let's get started. Juggernaut is simply fun to play. He's one of those heroes that I never get tired of. Spinning around on people feels great, and that ultimate is simply freaking awesome. There's hardly another way to describe jumping around while being invulnerable, slicing and dicing your enemies. Simply pure joy. Mr. Spinning Badass is undoubtedly a carry, but one that can't really compete with other high-end hard carries outside of his ult. That's actually one of his main problems. After you use it, Jugger usually doesn't have too much going for him. His crit is frequent, but only deals double damage. Spinning doesn't do much late in the game, and Healing Ward will get shot down immediately if used in the middle of a fight. This pretty much puts most of the emphasis on that ultimate and ways to make it insane. The way it works is like this. If you have enough attack speed, you can actually dish out normal attacks in between Omni/jumps. These attacks are standard auto attacks, which means all the usual stuff applies. You can miss them, and you can place buffs such as the Desolator minus armor. With that said, pretty much every item can work on Jugger, which means you have to look at the game you're in and decide what will work best for that situation. The only item I usually despise, and for some reason is in the recommended item list, is that infuriating Battle Fury. It might help you farm, but you can also just spin on creeps to kill them. Yeah, your mana pool is crap, so just get a Soul Ring and you can go through the entire forest easily, and then start getting proper items much faster. The thing is, you don't want to farm for 30 minutes with Jugger. You're an effective ganker from level 1, and you should capitalize on that as soon as possible, and especially once you get Omni/Slash at level 6. Speaking of that ult, rushing an Aghanims after phase drums is really great. Aside from a ton of mana, pretty much fixing that issue, Aghs pretty much gives you another level for your ultimate, which is great. It's the best if you have another carry and can just be reliable semi-DPS in the fights, but you can even be the main carry and still go this route. This is actually my favorite build on Juggernaut. Another cool build if you're playing position 2 in, say, an aggressive tri-lane is going for Sange and Yasha. Later on, you split it into Heaven's Halberd, which helps shut down the enemy carry, and Manta, which gives you split pushing power. Jugger is a great candidate for Boots of Travel, as he can always TP out while spinning to avoid most ganks. Aside of that, like I mentioned before, items come down to the specific game. If you want to farm but still be effective later, getting a Mjolnir is not unheard of due to the insane attack speed and the fact you can proc lightning strikes while spinning. The way it works, by the way, is that you can attack normally while spinning. It does no damage but can apply buffs or proc things such as that lightning. About skills, it goes without saying that spinning comes first. I'd recommend getting at least 2 points in Healing Ward, as it's really incredible and invaluable when pushing even very early on. Crit can really wait a bit, as it usually means nothing early game. Your damage comes from spinning and Omni/Slash once you reach level 6. Oh, and one last thing, I mentioned he's very versatile, and that comes into play with lanes as well. You can even send him mid with a bottle, and he can be pretty decent and rather safe with the help of spin. Mana issues are fixed by the bottle, and you can always pop the ward for healing. Then you get level 6 really quickly, and gank galore. For Jugger, early in the game, you want to have active supports that can slow or stun to get in position to spin properly. Yeah, you can safe lane, but an aggressive tri-lane is way more fun. Okay, we're done. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe. You can easily check out the last couple of episodes here, or check out the full listing up on my website. Just go to Shows KDA. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got more people to spin on. Juggernaut!